All right. So, update on our pipeline. As we have worked with new leadership in Blizzard and within the franchises themselves, particularly in certain key creative roles, it has become apparent that some of the Blizzard content planned for next year will benefit from more development time to reach its full potential. You don't think, huh? You don't say. While we are still planning to deliver a substantial amount of content from Blizzard next year, we are now planning for a layer of launch for Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 than originally envisioned. Or envisaged, sorry. I've never seen that word spelled. These are two of the most early and anticipated titles in the industry, and our teams have made great strides towards completion in recent quarters. But we believe giving the teams some extra time to complete production and continue growing their creative resources to support the titles after launch will ensure that these releases delight and engage their communities for many years into the future. Here, let me move this over for you guys. There we go. These decisions will push out the financial uplift and we had expected to see next year. But we are confident that this is the right course of action for our people, our players, and the long-term success of our franchise. So basically what they're saying is that, yeah, we know we fucked up. We're having a lot of problems going on in Blizzard with all like the restructuring and everything. And we want to redefine when we are going to release games. I know already that Diablo 4 and Overwatch are being delayed. And thank the gods, honestly, because from what I saw of Overwatch 2, I didn't think that that game was going to be very good at all. I thought that game was going to be hot garbage anyways, or maybe just lukewarm at best. Diablo 4, I had very little hopes for. It's just another fucking... It's a Diablo game, question mark. You know, it's Diablo. But I thought it was going to be... If it was going to release in any time this year or even next year, I thought it was going to be absolute doo-doo. I did not have any hopes for Diablo or any of that. Now what's really funny is that they list World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, and Candy Crush here. Like, I'm very surprised about Candy Crush being on this list because they can keep shitting out Candy Crush games and like all that, because Candy Crush is like Activision Blizzard's biggest revenue maker. The fact that it's even here is just question marks to me. Call of Duty franchise, sure, whatever, I guess. But I would imagine why Call of Duty is on this list is because it's listed with Activision Blizzard and just Activision in general. And if you've been paying attention to the marketing of Call of Duty Vanguard, all the marketing for Call of Duty Vanguard has removed Activision's name from it. There's no mention of Activision in any of their marketing for the game. Obviously, it's owned by Activision, but their name isn't on any of the trailers or anything in order to distance the company from the community about allegations of sexual harassment and what have you, is my guess at best. Or at least it's a ramification of such issue. Otherwise, why would they remove their name? There's no reason to. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. Here's the other thing. Apparently, Blizzard co-leader Jean O'Neill just told staff she's stepping down, leaving Mike Ybarra and sole head as the sole head of the company. Yeah, so I heard about this earlier actually on Twitter, but I didn't look into it. I just saw that one of the big female leads of Activision Blizzard is just saying see ya. So I wanted to see more about this. So from Jason Schreier, a very short run, O'Neill and Ybarra took over Blizzard leadership in August following the departure of J. Allen Brack, who left in the wake of the California lawsuit against the company for sexual discrimination and misconduct. In an email to staff, O'Neill says she's leaving to dive deeper into the admirable causes of Women in Games International, a nonprofit devoted to equality and diversity in gaming, and that Activision Blizzard is giving a $1 million grant to the organization. The news means that in the wake of the widespread reckoning over how its culture mistreated women, Blizzard has gone from having male and female co-leaders to again having a single male boss. I mean, that has nothing to do with anything, you know? Honestly, the fact that there's only a male boss is kind of whatever. In my opinion. So cool, I guess, you know? Whatever. But like, obviously, like, Blizzard's in a lot of hot water. But it's also just, like, makes sense, like just business-wise and what have you, for a woman who is also a very big, in a very big leadership role, to leave the company. That's big business, what have you. It's just, it's a shame. The whole situation is a shame. As for going back to game development and all the games and stuff, I think that all of these games need to be delayed outside of Candy Crush and Call of Duty. Call of Duty and Candy Crush are fine. It's literally games that are specifically related, specifically heavily to the Blizzard culture, which is Diablo, Overwatch, and World of Warcraft. And the fact that StarCraft isn't on here, or Heroes of the Storm, or Hearthstone for that matter, speaks volumes about how little Blizzard gives a shit about their games. And the only reason why they're even listing Diablo, Overwatch, or World of Warcraft is because there's still relevant titles to talk about, even if World of Warcraft's a pile of shit. And that's why it's on the very back, behind, almost behind Candy Crush here in the listings. If you look at the way each name of the game is listed, Call of Duty being the most known in the gaming industry, but Candy Crush is the most successful game in the gaming industry under Activision Blizzard. Diablo is the most anticipated. Overwatch 2 has a very devout community of different cultures and subcultures of people. World of Warcraft is literally just a laughing stock, but still here because there's a very small onset of people who still care about the game, and that's fair. But if you look at the list, this list should actually be Candy Crush, Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, World of Warcraft last. The only reason also World of Warcraft is on this list, I think, is because it's listed here to ensure the investors that the game is still, at least, you know, being done with for something, for money. Because this looks more like an explanation to the the way this is written to me, and the way it's structured looks like it's a public explanation, but it's actually a scapegoat for the investors. This is like addressing the investors more than addressing the community of players. Because actually, specifically in this order of games, this is what the quarterly or whatever you call it, the revenue meeting or press release to the investors look like. It went Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, because they wanted to say World of Warcraft was doing stuff, but then they wanted to round off the investor meeting with, you know what, but Candy Crush is killing it. This is the exact same order. So this is more about the investors than it is about your gaming community, which is a goddamn shame. But this is literally what's happening. This post is directly to the investors, not your players. And anyone who tells me otherwise is fucking wrong. Let's see, was there anything else in Discord? It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, is what it is. And I know, like, I hate talking about this stuff because the way I analyze and think about stuff might not necessarily be right, but I feel like it's close. No one can truly know unless you work for the company, but I feel like I'm pretty nail on the head, and I don't think anyone actually cares. Blizzard's not a great company. The fact that StarCraft is on here makes me really sad because I love StarCraft. StarCraft is one of my most loved game franchises of all time. I love StarCraft, but Where's StarCraft, bro? Where's StarCraft, bro? That's all I got to say about this whole thing. And we're done. We're done with it.